It is the end of an era, and here we are with Nurture Life. So I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. Hopefully there's a mom out there who finds this a little bit helpful with a baby or a toddler who's also transitioning from liquid to solids. We've been using Nurture for a little bit over a year now. We started using it when my toddler was still transitioning from liquids to solids. He went through this phase of like eating any and everything. I mean, like apples, chicken bones, whatever you gave him, he ate, except for rice. He hated rice. But then he went through this phase randomly where he just would not touch anything that was not crunchy. And it was such a hard time because this is during the time that we were trying to find different foods that he likes, different things for him to try, and he just would not touch anything. So I found another baby or the kid meal kit program and did not like that. Service was bad. Sometimes the food would come and it would be expired, like it would physically had gone bad during transit, or it would expire really shortly, and it just, you're not going to want to feed that sort of thing to your kids. And so I came across Nurture Life. I don't remember how I found Nurture Life, but it's been so helpful. 100% would recommend it for any moms out there with babies to toddlers transitioning, or just if you don't have time to cook a fresh meal for your kid every single day, or whatever the case may be. If you're looking for a toddler meal prep, meal kit type of company to get food for your kid from, 100% would recommend Nurture Life. So the way their plans work, you can either customize it, like every week go in and choose the meals you want your kid to have, or you can pick, say in the beginning my kid liked French toast and spaghetti, and so I had it set on a schedule where they would just deliver 3 packs of French toast with eggs and then 3 packs of spaghetti with meatballs every single week. I didn't have to go in and do anything. And then when his diet started changing again, he was becoming more open to different foods, and so I started doing going in and kind of personalizing it every single week. So we tried different types of spaghetti, different types of pasta, we tried bolognese, we tried a bunch of stuff. And over time, he kind of transitioned into eating a lot more. The best part about this is the convenience of it. You can put it on pause. You can set it like as an automatic thing. You can go in and personalize it if you want. It was also super affordable. So sometimes we would get 5 meals and just have 1 meal from this a day for the weekday. And then there are days where I would do 7 meals. You can put as many as you want in the kit. You can do 7 meals. And so those, I think my prices usually ranged between somewhere of between $35 to the most I ever spent was like $75. And I think it was for like a few weeks of food because I knew we were going to be going away. But I absolutely love this. The meals were always fresh. My meal specifically got delivered Friday mornings, and the way that it was packaged, even if I didn't pick it up Friday morning, by Friday night, the packs would still be frozen in there. The food would still be fresh, basically. Love it. Their customer service is absolutely excellent. There was one time where my package had gotten delivered to a different building, and I called them and I'm like, hey, this was sitting there for a couple of days. I don't know what happened. Refunded me immediately. It was obviously like a shipping issue, not from them, but like the delivery person just dropped it off at the wrong place. And they were just like, hey, we understand. Here's your money back for that week. You know, the food is absolutely delicious. We definitely taste tested it a few times for my toddler. Why this was super helpful was because when my toddler was transitioning from liquids to a solid diet, he went through this phase of like eating everything in the beginning to absolutely nothing. Like if it wasn't crunchy, he would not touch it. So we found other meal kits, didn't work out, came across Nurture, absolutely amazing. The foods that they have foods for picky eaters, they have foods for kids who will eat everything. The only reason why we're stopping now is because now his diet is a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? He eats more things now. He's open to more of our types of food. So I'm very happy with that. But also because his portions have increased. So the portions that are in here, we're having to feed him even after he eats this kind of food, and that's just not, might as well be buying him regular groceries, right, at this point. But so this is how it comes packaged in this kind of box. It shows you the meal here. It has expiration dates and how to reheat the food for your kid. They're not frozen, they're fresh, and so you definitely want to package this as soon as you get it. And then it comes in a bowl that looks like this. You poke a couple holes in the top and you stick it in the microwave for 1 minute. Or if you're not a fan of the microwave, you want to use a stove top or an oven, they have directions for that as well. So it's super quick and easy. I remember when our toddler was in daycare, he just would not touch the daycare food, and I don't blame him. I saw the food. It was nothing to write home about. So we would send him with breakfast and lunch of these, and that's how I think these two actually were his first two favorites from this kit, and he would eat this all day, every day, like multiple. So I had these two set up on automatic to just send it weekly without me having to think about it. And then when he started eating other things, we started changing up the options over time. But it would be like meatballs and spaghetti for dinner, breakfast with French toast and eggs. They have other breakfast options. They have breakfast bars, they have smoothies, they have these little like nutritional, they're like a breakfast bar, but in a ball. And then they have different snacks. My kid loves a smoothie every day, but he's very picky about his smoothies. Unless it's homemade, he won't drink it. And I don't blame him. It just tastes better when it's like super fresh. But yeah, overall, I'm looking for other meals in here. Like they have stuff like beef taco pockets, super exciting. But my experience has been so great, and I really hope that there's a mom out there that this can probably help. The meals are super affordable, if I haven't mentioned already. And I think at most I spent like $75 for a few meals, and at least I spent maybe $40 for like a week worth of breakfast, lunch, breakfast, dinner type foods. So yeah, this isn't sponsored. This has just been my experience for the last few years, last year and a half or so, and it's just really, really helped me so much. I know I talked to a lot of moms in my DMs and things like that, so I hope that one of you find this super helpful and enjoy it. I don't have a discount code or anything. Like I said, it's not sponsored, but if I find one or something, if I find someone that has a discount code, I'll be sure to include it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're able to find something for your little as well to help you out, because I know a lot of working moms, we don't have time to be making fresh food every day. We don't have grandmas to be making fresh food every day for our littles. So things like this really help keep your head off a swivel, even though it's constantly on a swivel. Things like this really help keep us, keeping the babies on a balanced diet and just eating the way they're supposed to be eating, because it's really important. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.